How many holes can I drill in this kayak until it starts affecting its structural integrity? We'll find out one day. What's going on, guys, and welcome back. If you guys, what's that? If you guys watched my last video that I put out where I went out on the maiden voyage with the trolling motor, it was good. I enjoyed it. It worked really well. And there was one thing, I'm not actually sure I mentioned it. I may have mentioned it once or twice, I'm not sure. I'm not tracking as good as I'd hoped. And it's not tracking super well. This thing needs to track better. The tracking, a little rough.
It was kind of having a hard time tracking straight.
The tracking. Well, today I'm gonna fix that. So you guys hang out for a second. Let me get some tools out and I'm gonna show you guys how to install the swing blade rudder on your Bonafide SS127 or your 107, either way. Be right back. Before we get into it, please like and subscribe, comment, share the video. It really helps me out. But let's get into this and let's see if we can't put this rudder on together. All right, so first things first, can I help y'all with something? Anyway, first things first, I don't need my flex wings anymore. I put those on there to help me with tracking, whenever tracking. I put those on there to help me, you know, stay straighter in the wind and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be honest, they didn't really work that great. 30 bucks wasted, really. And they may work great for you, I don't know. They didn't really work for me. But anyway, I'm gonna take these off and we'll get started on the rudder and I'll show you guys what tools you're gonna need. Okay, so that turned out to be a lot more difficult than it needed to be. They're off and junk. Okay, so what tools are you gonna need? You're gonna need a drill, an 1/8" drill bit, a 3/16 drill bit, a lighter, vice grips or needle nose pliers, Phillips screwdriver, tape, knife or scissors, 3/8 wrench or socket and ratchet, 5/32 hex key, marine silicone and dry silicone lubricant. I got most of that. Let's make it work. Okay, so the first thing they want you to do in them their instructions that I don't even like to follow is put your knob rest, which is going to be your raise and lower control. So they say put one here and put one here. And you need to make sure they're like this. I hope you can see that. They're gonna go like that right there. Doesn't really matter at this point which one is which. One's gonna be raised, one's gonna be lower. Forgot my screwdriver. And this thing is almost idiot proof because it comes with everything in separate packages that goes with what? The raised lower lines, the steer stuff, everything is kept separate so that dummies like me don't get it mixed up. As I've said in all my install videos, be careful when you're tightening up these screws because you're going into plastic. Don't strip it out. And then you're going to want to take your 3/16 drill bit and go right there through that center hole. You can kind of see it there. And now you're going to do the same exact thing on the other side. We're going to go ahead and do the guideline. You may want that right here. Let me clean off this dirty spot. And now, before you get really too much further, you want to take off your access panel back here. This is the part where the wherever that stuff is, that cable and some electrical tape comes in handy, because you need to feed through the back and through the front, and you can't feed through the front because these knots are not going to go through your holes. So y'all hang tight. Check this guy. Well, it would help a lot if I drilled those holes. Let me drill those holes real quick. Let's take this guy, run it through here. They say tie you a little overhand knot in it so it doesn't come back through. Okay. Go ahead and do that with the other one as well. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this steer line. I thought it was cable. It's not. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I'm going to take this. I'm going to feed it through the back of the boat, tape that paracord to this, and pull it on through. Just in case. I'm a clumsy guy. There it is. If I can grab it. There it is. Okay. Remember, don't get too crazy with this, because you gotta pull it through that hole. You don't want to make it too big and not be able to get it through. All right. Tie you a little knot so it doesn't go back, and do the same thing on the other side. And once you have those through, with your 3/16 drill bit, put a hole right there. And do the same on the other side. It is at this point you're going to want to open up your hatch and get ready for the most frustrating part. Just stay open. But before that frustrating part, you're going to come back here. See those two holes right there? You guessed it, 3/16. I love Bonafide's technical use of tools, because what you're about to do is feed this tubing in through here, grab it out of here, tape it to something heavy, and throw it to the back of the boat. Be very careful during this step, because I watched a video on this and this fella had accidentally got this thing tied in a knot whenever he went to throw it to the back of the boat, and you don't want to do that. I will say, if I had one complaint, big fish and feel-free lures and possibly mokins, they come pre-plumbed. You ain't got to do this part. Leave about 8 inches hanging out. Now where's my something heavy? That might have worked. Let's find out. Look at that, first try. I did not expect that. And you're gonna feed it through this hole right here. Right there. And you guessed it. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I've drilled 13 holes in this kayak to put this rudder on. One has to wonder, how many holes can I drill in this kayak until it starts affecting its structural integrity? We'll find out one day. Did I get it? I did. I can't believe that. Well played, Bonafide, for misuse of tools. So now, just like the other side, you're going to take this one and feed it through right there. You want to take your 1/8 inch drill bit, stick it inside there, because you need to melt these ends. You need to mushroom these ends so they won't slip back through the hole. Then you're going to get you some silicone. Careful, don't get it inside the hole. Get you a little more silicone. And now you need to pull the slack out of this. Pull the slack, get it taut, then pull it about another inch and clamp it. Okay? Then you're going to want to cut it about right here. Then mushroom this end as well. Get you some silicone. And there you go. And let's do the same thing over there. And then more silicone. Just like that. So now your plumbing is installed. It's kind of ugly, but I don't care. There, there, and in the back. So what's the next step? Okay, so now you want to attach your steering pedals to your pedals. So you're going to take this guy. You're also going to run it through right here. Okay. Then, isn't there another hole right here? You're going to run it through right there. Then you'll take your handy dandy screws they provided. Yeah, this sucker is supposed to have a hole in it, but it doesn't. Dadgummit, Bonafide. All right, well, let me just put a hole in it. Slide it right through, tie you a knot. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, but first, I'm gonna go ahead and run it through here, and it should just run right out the back right there. Should. I'm getting nervous. All right, so that one's through. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Then I'm gonna attach the rudder itself. Fancy that. That one doesn't have the hole neither. All right, so now I got to put a hole in this one too. All right, now let's get into the tricky part. Hang out there. All right, so you can take your rudder, remove this sucker, and this nut, whenever you put it in there, it's going to go just like this. .5/32 Allen, 3/8 inch. Now, whenever you do this, you don't want to get it super tight. You want to get it snug. That's about it. Before we attach the steering, let's do our raise and lower. let's raise it with the right. Through here. So up and over the top. Overhand knot. Just slide it right through there. Okay. And now for the other one, you're gonna go through here and through the bottom, through here, put your knot in it. And right there. Okay. So now you got your raised line. And you got your lower line. Okay, so you just want to pull the slack out of that bungee line right there. You'll feel it. Tie you a knot right there. Don't get crazy with it because you may have to adjust it. Okay. So the raise and lower is done. Now we got to attach our steering to the rudder. You're going to want to come through here. Just like that. Just a slip knot. Common, everyday use slip knot. So with that attached, check this out. Lower it. And the last part of the process is the blade keeper. And that's this sucker right here that I'm about to show you. I'm not drilling another hole into this boat. So what I'm going to do, I'm not even going to use that. I'm going to use this, hook it into the bungee that's already there, bring it over, boom, blade keeper installed. So since everybody is different heights, of course, and they have different seating positions and stuff like that, you can adjust these on the fly. All you got to do is wrap them around, you know, we'll come back, wrap it, stuff like that. Everybody has different heights, everybody has different preferences. So I'll let you figure out the seat position and the foot pedal position for yourself. I hope you guys learned something from this. I hope it was helpful in any way. It was actually a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be, but I'm going to get my foot pedals situated and sit here sadly because I can't get out on the water right now. But anyway, guys, as I said in the beginning, guys, please like and subscribe. Please share this video, comment. It really helps me out. And until next time, guys, God bless, and we'll see you.